Hey, Chris Mueller with Riverside RealEstateSuccess.com. I'm really excited to have in studio Adam Schwarz. Adam is just a phenomenal agent in the market.
Thank you.
That is what I want to lead with. Adam is a top producer, and you give me that volume again. You did how many last year?
I did 43 last year.
43 last year, on pace for 60 this year. Now we're quarter one,
Yeah.
but the pace is set
Well,
there.
we have 35 new homes we're selling this year, so that will definitely
That helps, man.
Definitely does.
Absolutely. In addition to Adam's incredible real estate sales business, he is what I would say kind of your prototype of a new generation of agents who are leveraging social media in a very powerful way. And so we're going to get into both of those things today. So without further ado, Adam, welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, man, I am glad to have you back.
Thank you.
And I just full disclosure, it's so Adam is, you do all this technical stuff.
Yeah.
You've got a producer who works for you
Yeah.
full time. So I bring him in the studio, and this is our third run at this because the first time we recorded a whole interview with no video. The second time I had the mic turned off, and we're going to get it this time.
We got it.
We're going to do it. So.
Well, the funny thing is, like, we shot a video last week, and Adrian didn't have the mic turned on, and I was like, luckily I screwed up anyways. He's like, hey, cut, we didn't have the mic on. I'm like, oh, what if I would have nailed it? He's like, so it happens to us all the time. You know what I mean?
Well,
it is what it is.
I love that. And maybe we can get into some of that in a second.
For
but
sure.
I want to start in real estate sales because, like I said, you are more than just a face on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You're killing it as a producing real estate agent. You're on pace for 60. Where's it? Well, okay, we'll get into where it's coming from.
Yeah.
Social media is a big driver. What are you seeing right now that you think other agents are missing?
I think I would say the biggest reason people miss right now is they're not leveraging themselves as a brand. And I think that's the biggest thing why I love social media so much is that, like, at the end of the day, what people don't realize is, like, the number one agent in every market is the agent that does less than 5 deals a year. Every agent. No, Brad Allwyn is the number one agent in Riverside. He's been the number one agent for a long time. He does $50-60 million a year. But by unit, there's more agents that do less than 5 deals a year than anyone else.
Right.
In every zip code. And why is that? Because most people work with people they know and trust. And so they use their aunt that's been sending them, been knowing them their whole life, or their mom's best friend, and they all have been doing it for 20 years and they've done that. So the issue is that we're not leveraging our brand for more people to know who we are and for them to realize there's a difference between someone who does 5 deals a year and someone who does 45 deals a year.
Right.
And I think that's the thing that we're not making the educational content to separate ourselves. Something I always preach is, like, don't make a post that a brand new agent can post.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, right now, is like I sold a house in the first weekend, $50,000 over above asking price. I can make that, and I sell 35 listings last year. You can make that, and it could be your first listing.
Right.
That does not separate you. But
Right.
me making a video about lumber prices are 3 times higher than they've ever been before, and that's going to affect pricing moving forward on new build projects, like, that is a video that an agent who does less than 5 deals a year cannot make.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
No, that makes sense. So leveraging the brand, and what I'm hearing too is, it's you said that the agent who does those 5 deals, it's grandma, it's their aunt, it's the people who know and like them and all that stuff. But by leveraging the brand, you're creating a relationship with people who are having a relationship with you because of the brand, right?
Exactly.
It's not because of the last name happens to be their last name.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that there's only 3 rules of business, and if anyone's ever heard me speak, I say the same thing every day. I ran a social media class today. There's only 3 rules of business, and if you master these 3 rules, you'll crush it in real estate. You'll crush it in any business. Rule number 1: people have to know who you are and what you do. That's why I love social media so much. I can make content every single day, and more people can know who I am and what I do. Rule number 2: people have to like you. So they're going to want to, I have 2 dogs, I ride bikes, I try to find people that connect with me. And then rule 3, they just have to do business with me. I'm an agent. You send me a direct message, I'm in your inbox minutes later. So I'm very quick to getting back to people because they want to do business with me, and I need to get to them before they decide to go to someone else.
Absolutely.
That's how the game works. And if you do those things every single day, you will be more successful. It's impossible not to be.
Okay, hit that with a hammer one more time.
Yeah.
The 3 rules are?
3 rules: everyone has to know who you are and what you do.
Okay.
Because if they like you but not know what you do, they're never going to use you to do real estate.
Yep.
How many times does that happen, right? Like,
oh, yeah.
Someone says, oh, if I would have known you were a real estate agent, I would have totally bought with you, but we just bought. Like, I just walked into an open house. Rule number 2, people have to like you. You could think I'm the greatest real estate agent ever, but if you hate me, you will never want to go through a transaction with me.
Right.
And then rule number 3 is you just have to do business with them. And you would think that's easy, but that's following up for 3 months.
Right.
That's knowing what you're talking about so you can answer the questions. It is being professional enough to get back to people in a quick amount of time. Like, that's the thing, is like how many people have leads and then don't even realize, like, it might be 3, 6, 9 months out of following up. Like,
right.
But that's what it is to do business with someone.
Right. And I love that you just said that, because we are so instant gratification that we just, lead will come in and it could be a 7-figure property.
Yeah.
But we go, oh, well, they're not ready to buy or sell. And then I'll talk to them later, but they don't set up a system for follow-up. And so the follow-up never happens.
And then if you can get that person into your social media platform, and every single day you're posting content to showing that they know what you do and who you are, and you build a rapport with them, there's a better chance of them reaching out to you because they're seeing you consistently put out that you're a top real estate agent.